Liberal Democrats fought for these elections to happen. We were very angry with the government for cancelling them because democracy delayed is democracy denied. So I'm delighted that they've had to change under pressure from us and others. He should consider his position, but frankly the whole government is in chaos. Keir Starmer has a lot of questions to answer. Their failures on the economy, on the health service, and now on basic democracy. So that's why Liberal Democrats want to use these elections to hold Labour to account. Well, Nigel Farage doesn't have a health spokesperson. That says a huge amount about the importance that he and Reform attach to health, which is so important for the vast majority of our country. Health and care is important. Liberal Democrats lead on that. Reform don't even have a spokesperson on it. He also has no spokesperson on foreign affairs. Do you know why? He takes his orders from Donald Trump's White House. Mr. Farage basically wants to have Donald Trump's America become Farage's Britain. He's got no respect in the way that Donald Trump has no respect for anybody. And people should be alert to that Nigel Farage wants the appalling private health care of the US here. He wants their whole divisive approach to politics here. He wants their damaging economic policies here. And Liberal Democrats are going to stand up to Nigel Farage. We don't want Donald Trump's America to become Farage's Britain. Well, we focused on GPs and local community services so people don't have to go into hospital in the first place. We focused on care, family carers and social care, so people can come out of hospital and get the care they need. Take the pressure off the hospitals. But at the beginning of this year, I made a speech about the waiting times in A&E and accident emergencies, and we had a whole package to reduce those waiting times too. So I think it's only the Liberal Democrats who keep talking about health and care. The Conservatives who've got such a bad record, and Reform who don't care aren't addressing these issues. I think Suella Braverman really doesn't know what she's talking about. These are protections for people across our country, whether they're elderly, whether they're disabled, whether they're gay or straight. There are lots of provisions in the Equality Act that help millions of people, and it shows that she really doesn't understand what she's talking about.
3 of you go to the fill the gap that's there.
Labour and the Conservatives tried to prevent these elections. They tried their hardest because they're scared of the Liberal Democrats. Yay! But we've worked tirelessly to win for the voters the chance to vote in elections. Alison Bennett and all our 5 Liberal Democrat MPs across West and East Sussex have tried really hard making our arguments, and we have won. Yay! The government have conceded, and that is great news for people. And now the Conservatives in West Sussex and East Sussex have nowhere left to hide. Yay! So when it comes, hello. So when it comes to these elections, the Conservatives are going to have to be held to account. Yeah. Yes. People remember what a disastrous government they ran, where the cost of living went through the roof, mortgage rates went up, and they didn't care. And people will remember the Conservative record on things like the NHS and local government. The Conservatives here in West Sussex and in East Sussex, they have run these councils in a dreadful way too. Look at the state of the roads. Look at our local services. So we are going to hold the Conservatives to account, and we are going to beat them. Yay! But don't get me started on Labour either. I started off disappointed when this government started failing. I'm now pretty angry on behalf of people. They've just got no ambition for our country, and they keep making mistake after mistake, and Labour need to be held to account too. And they tried to cancel these elections because they're running scared of reform. We aren't running scared of reform. We keep beating reform across the country. We're the only party willing to stand up to reform and to take the fight to reform. And because of our success against reform, people know that if they want to stand up to the division of Nigel Farage, they should back the Liberal Democrats. Yay! Nigel Farage and reform offer nothing when it comes to the cost of living. They caused the cost of living crisis because they backed Brexit, which has caused so much of our problems. Reform have no interest in the NHS. Apparently he appointed a few of his MPs to spokespeople positions today. He didn't have room for a spokesperson on the NHS. That's how much they don't value the health and care of our people. And we know they don't care about the environment either. And you look at the track record of reform-led councils, it is a disaster. You know, breaking their promises on council tax, cutting services like care homes, and falling out amongst each other. They are incapable of running councils. And so it's again up to the Liberal Democrats to take on and beat reform, and we will. Yay! And we will show a positive alternative. People who believe in their community, who fight hard for their community, whether as local MPs like Alison Bennett and Jess Brown-Fuller here in West Sussex, or our great councillors. People know if they elect a Liberal Democrat, they're electing a local champion who's going to fight for them, put their interests and their community interest first. So we go into the test match of the May local elections confident and determined to stand up to people, to beat the Conservatives, beat Labour, and be the ones to hold off reform. So if you're worried about the threat from reform, you know who to back. Yeah! Back the Liberal Democrats. Thank you very much.
Okay. Brilliant, thank you.
What's that?
Come on! Every time you need more plastic is being produced, such a plastic rate.